this is my final rendition of the transistor logic gate project. So the goal of this project was to make logic gates from scratch. So no pre-made logic gates, and then I was just going to construct the basic logic gates, so AND, NAND, OR, NOR. And then I did these designs without like access to the internet intentionally, just to like challenge myself. So I found it when I was trying to construct an XOR and XNOR logic gate. I found it very difficult with basic transistors. I believe you need to use CMOS if you want like a simpler looking design, but I decided I was only going to use the most simplest form of transistor, which in my opinion is a BJT. Maybe it's an NMOSFET, but yeah, I have a lot of BJTs on hand, so I decided to use those. So I'll get in it. Assuming you know what a logic gate is, hopefully you can understand this video. But yeah, so if I push a button down, we're gonna call that like a one input. So, and these are all 2 input logic gates. So for AND to turn on, which is the blue LED, I need to have both inputs as high or as on. So I need to press both buttons. So if I press 1, the light doesn't go on. But if I press 2, the light goes on. It's very bright. Okay, and now NAND is the opposite of AND. So it will always be on unless I press both buttons. So that's 1, and that's both. Okay, and now OR. OR means if any button is pressed down, it turns on, including 2 buttons at the same time. So here's 1, still 1, both at once, and then both off is off. And then NOR is the opposite of OR, so it's on by default unless I press a button down. So I press it, press it, press it. Okay. So I ordered this PCB about a week ago, and it seems like it worked. So, which is really good because I previously, let me grab it. I previously tried to make it on perf board, which is right here, and it's an absolute nightmare of a solder job. Like it is really crazy. And so I believe, like, double checking the connections, it looks like everything visually looks like it's connected correctly, but there must be some faulty connection somewhere because the logic gates don't work other than AND, so something is wrong with it. But as you can see, the general like visual look is about the same. Yeah, but it's just the PCB basically proves that my schematic was correct, which is in my blog post, which I will probably link, or maybe you came to this video from the blog post. So yeah, and then in that blog post, I will also provide the schematic and all my failed attempts. I failed so many times to make this. This is actually my longest and most difficult project I've ever like made that wasn't in like class or something, which is pretty strange considering how like simple this should be. Yeah, that's it.